Here's your First Warn Weather Forecast First, sponsored by Anderson Collision Center. Visit driveanderson.com.
It has turned out to be a beautiful Wednesday afternoon as temperatures today have made it into the 80s, but we're not as humid as what we were yesterday. 86 our temperature in Rockford, 83 in Freeport, 84 now in Janesville, and 83 our current temperature in Rochelle. Our wind a little on the breezier side. We had some cloud cover along with a few showers early this morning. Those have cleared out. High pressure builds in and stays with us as we go through the afternoon tomorrow. So that temperature here as we near the 6 o'clock hour, staying in those lower 80s. Numbers dropping down into the 50s here as we head throughout the night. Pretty comfortable when you wake up tomorrow. We've got a nicer day tomorrow, but cloud cover and a few showers move back in. Find out if that'll take us into the weekend, coming up in the First Warn forecast a little later.
Rockford police search for a person of interest. Investigators say he may be connected to a shooting outside a local restaurant.
Plus, a local youth mental health organization is expanding. What new services are being planned for Marshmallow's Hope?
And a local blood center teams up with a Rockford business. The unique gift offered to donors.
Live from WTVO 17. This is Eyewitness News at 5.
Good evening, I'm Mimi Murphy.
And I'm Wendell Edwards. Thank you for being here. Tonight, Rockford police need your help identifying a person of interest.
Officers say it's related to a murder last week. Police believe this man is connected to a double shooting at the San Jose restaurant on East State Street. Officers say several people were in the parking lot when shots were fired. 2 men were taken to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. 1 has since died. If you have any information on this man's identity or location, contact Rockford Police or Rockford Area Crime Stoppers.
2 men are in jail tonight after police say they ran from officers. Rockford officers stopped a car last night near Samuelson Road and 11th Street. Police say the car had sped away from them earlier. The driver then ran from the car and entered the back seat of another car going in the opposite direction. That car then hit a police squad car as it tried to speed away. In a following investigation, officers say they found a loaded handgun and more than 66 grams of cocaine. Leroy Sams and Martez Flint were taken into custody. Sams is facing several charges, including being an armed habitual criminal, armed violence, and aggravated fleeing to elude. Flint has been charged with criminal damage to state-supported property, aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, too. Both men are in the Winnebago County Jail.
With the upcoming 4th of July holiday, Rockford police remind residents to drive sober or get pulled over. From now through July 8th, Rockford officers will be increasing traffic enforcement to keep motorists and pedestrians safe. The department's collaborating with ISP and over 200 local police and sheriff's departments during this period. Officers urge residents to designate a sober driver before heading out, prevent friends and family from driving under the influence, and make sure all passengers buckle up.
The Illinois Secretary of State is cracking down on carjackings. Today, Alexei Giannoulias announced more than $11 million in new grants to assist law enforcement agencies. The funds will go towards protecting against car thefts and carjackings. Agencies can start using that money as early as Monday. The grants are funded by the insurance industry, which provides $1 to the Secretary of State's office for every passenger car that it insures.
It's horrible and unacceptable that so many of us have become victims of these crimes. No one should have to live in fear of having their car stolen at gunpoint or returning to their vehicle only to find it gone.
From 2019 to 2022, more than $24 million in grants have been issued and nearly $92 million worth of stolen cars have been recovered.
A Rockford nonprofit receives a grant worth over $1 million to provide services to the community.
Eyewitness News reporter Blake Dietz went to Marshmallow's Hope today. Blake, the grant is allowing for big plans for the future.
Yeah, it certainly is, Wendell. Mimi, that grant allowed the suicide prevention organization to expand. They recently moved into a 7,700 square foot facility that they tell me will help to provide unprecedented local care. Founder Laura Kane tells me they found a critical lack of care in the region, intensive outpatient programs that provide a level of treatment greater than weekly counseling, but stop short of hospitalization. Kane says the grant will allow Marshmallow's Hope to fill that gap.
This is incredible, right? To be able to take a kid who's really, really struggling, who doesn't know what's going to happen or how to navigate this journey, and be able to walk them down the hall to our intensive outpatient and say, hey, it's going to be okay, we're going to get you assessed, and we're going to be able to offer these services right here. It's groundbreaking.
Kane tells me they plan to begin services in September with a ribbon-cutting ceremony at their new facility. In the meantime, they're asking for help raising funds to help complete a gym, art room, and other holistic services. More information on that and how to donate can be found on our website, mystateline.com. Mimi.
All right, thanks, Blake. A statewide program is working to end the HIV epidemic in Illinois. The Community Engagement Initiative is called Getting to Zero Illinois. It was launched in 2019 with the goal of having no new HIV cases in the state by 2030. Today, GTZ Illinois released its Plan 2.0 for 2024 to 2027. The program is focusing on making sure those living with the disease have proper access to care and dismantling stigmas associated with HIV.
Overcoming the stigma really matters. It really matters. The fact that we're talking about it here, the fact that there is public coverage of it, going out and just talking about it in our communities with people, not just everybody that's in this community and the people who are just engaged in this endeavor, but really everybody. People need to understand this in order for us to overcome it. Number one cheerleader.
Medical experts say it's important to note that GTZ's goal of reaching functional zero means that Illinois will report fewer than 100 new cases of HIV annually.
It is summer and it's hot, and that means staying hydrated is crucial, especially if you're playing a sport or exercising outside. So doctors say signs of dehydration include feeling thirsty, having dark-colored urine, increased heart rate, and headaches and fatigue. Dehydration can also lead to heat exhaustion and the risk for heat stroke. That's when your body can't regulate its own temperature. Medical experts say if you're an athlete, it's not just enough to drink water right before your game or event. You should prepare much sooner than that.
I always tell most of my athletes that are preparing, that actually starts 3 days before the event, and to get your body fully hydrated and get the cells full of water. But leading up to the event, 2 hours before is a good time to start really hydrating and helping with fluids, as well as throughout.
Doctors say if you drink sports drinks with electrolytes, just be sure to keep an eye on the sugar content. You don't want to have too much.
A local blood center partners with a dispensary to get the word out about giving blood. The Rock River Valley Blood Center and Life Dispensary hosted their first ever Bleed for Weed mobile blood drive. All donors could receive free marijuana. The first 50 donors received a free commemorative shirt. Organizers say the blood center's in dire need of donations.
I think every time something like this gets out there, I think more and more people are just going to realize that, yeah, it's really important to go donate blood and to get out there and do your part.
Another Bleed for Weed blood drive is scheduled for August 24th.
U.S. Surgeon General speaking against gun violence.
Up next, how lawmakers in Congress are renewing efforts to pass gun safety legislation.
And coming up at 6, a former Illinois Republican congressman endorsing President Biden. Why he says voters need to take this election seriously.
Our temperatures made it into the upper 80s this afternoon, but it did not feel overly humid today. Numbers tomorrow are a bit cooler. We'll see another chance for some rain return going into the weekend. I'll let you know when to expect a few more thunderstorms coming up in the forecast a little later.
You're watching Eyewitness News, your home team, with Mimi Murphy, Wendell Edwards, Scott Leber, and Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
The U.S. Surgeon General is calling gun violence a public health crisis. His move has now renewed efforts in Congress to pass legislation that Democrats say will keep more people safe.
Washington correspondent Maddie Beer-Temple reports on those efforts and pushback from others who say guns aren't the problem.
Democrats on Capitol Hill are praising the U.S. Surgeon General's advisory, calling gun violence a public health crisis.
Huge win. A major landmark announcement.
California Congresswoman Barbara Lee says warnings from the country's top doctor can shift public opinion.
They've fundamentally changed the nation's perspective on issues like smoking, HIV, and AIDS.
House Democrats are trying to turn that into action by forcing a vote on a red flag bill by sidestepping the typical process.
New strategy to move this legislation along.
Congresswoman Lucy McBath's bill aims to remove guns from those deemed a danger to themselves or others. But gun advocates say the Surgeon General's report isn't a real step forward, and Democrats' bills won't stop gun violence.
It's really more of a PR stunt than it is any serious attempt at public policy.
Amy Swearer with the Conservative Heritage Foundation says measures like red flag laws raise Second Amendment concerns, and lawmakers should focus on enforcing existing laws with tougher penalties.
When you start demonizing that firearm, you are removing yourself from any opportunity to really start solving the underlying issues.
For Democrats to bring the bill to the floor, a majority of the House would need to sign a petition to bypass Speaker Johnson, an unlikely move in the GOP-controlled House. In Washington, I'm Maddie Beertemple.
It was a little less humid today.
Had some rain this morning, but after the break, Candace tells us when our chances for more rain will come.
Now, your first warned weather forecast from Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
Well, we have had lots of sunshine out there this afternoon. Not the case this morning. We had some cloud cover and a couple of showers that did move through, but that moisture moving out, high pressure moving in, leaves us with a mostly clear sky. We've had some cumulus clouds kind of develop with the heating of the day here this afternoon, but those will fade away, leaving our skies mostly clear going through the night tonight. 83 our temperature in Freeport, 86 in Rockford, 84 in Janesville, and 85 right now in Rochelle. It is very comfortable out there because of this number right here, our dew point temperature. Those dew points are sitting in the 50s here for us compared to the upper 70s and 80s we were at yesterday. So quite a bit of a difference from yesterday to this afternoon. Now, dew point temperature really gives us a good measure of just how much moisture we have in the atmosphere. So oftentimes this time of year we talk more about that dew point temperature rather than the relative humidity. Our dew point temperature is the quantity of moisture in the air, so it is an exact measurement. You get a dew point number that's typically above 65 degrees. It's starting to get humid, muggy. You get up towards 70 and now you've got a little more of a tropical kind of air mass. Dew point temperatures that are typically below 65, not terrible. When you get in the 50s, it feels much more comfortable. 40s, very dry. Relative humidity is how close the air is to saturation. So it's a relation to our air temperature and our dew point temperature. So the closer those two numbers are, the higher your relative humidity value goes. The farther apart those two numbers are, the lower that relative humidity percentage is. And we actually can see that relative humidity number change throughout the day. It's highest typically in the morning and then through the early overnight hours because that temperature is cooling closer to that dew point number. It's lower through the afternoon because that distance between those two numbers gets further and further apart. So that's why we look more at the dew point temperature to kind of give us an idea of what it feels like, or mugginess rather than relative humidity. We've got high pressure building in, which has allowed that drier air mass to come in behind the cold front that came through late yesterday. High pressure stays with us. We may see a couple of clouds slide in here through the overnight tonight. Our next system works in late tomorrow, but until then, look for another partly cloudy day. Plenty of sunshine as we head through our Thursday. Some high clouds can't completely be ruled out as we head through the afternoon. We still have the dry air in place on Friday. So as our next system comes in from the west, it'll kind of eat away at some of those rain showers, at least initially, but I think we'll see some rain kind of increase as we get closer to the noon hour, and then we'll hold on to some scattered showers as we head into the afternoon. We do have a cold front that comes in early Saturday. This will actually be followed by a warm front. So with that, we build in a little instability as we get some warmer temperatures to move in. So could get a couple of thunderstorms overnight Friday, then into early Saturday until that front passes again. High pressure builds back in. So when we look at anything severe, the highest risk for Friday is going to be to our west and southwest. We do have an isolated chance for maybe a strong or severe storm, just kind of how things play out as we go through the afternoon and evening, depending on how much instability we're able to build. And this would be for our late evening hours and overnight on Friday. So 79 for temperature tomorrow. Temperatures on Friday will actually be warming as we go throughout the afternoon and evening. 84 on Saturday. We're back down to 73 on Sunday. We start the week off next week dry, but then we could see a chance for some showers and thunderstorms return again by the time we head into Tuesday.
Candace, thank you.
Drew Collins is in next with sports. He'll tell us about the NBA draft tonight and what to expect.
And how the Cubs dropped to last place. in the NL Central.
Now sports with Drew Collins.
The Chicago Bulls had the 11th pick in the NBA draft tonight. With the addition of Josh Giddey from the trade last week, the Bulls have many different directions they can take this pick. The NBA draft kicks off at 7 p.m. tonight, which will include all first-round picks. The second round of the draft will be held tomorrow at 3 p.m. The Bulls don't have a second-round pick because that was included in the Lonzo Ball trade. And we also await the possible landing spot for former Fighting Illini Terrence Shannon Jr. He's expected to go in the first round. We'll have more on where he goes tonight. And the Brew Crew are cruising, a sweep against the Rangers and electrifying finish in this one. The Brewers walk it off in the 10th, Brew Crew 6, Rangers 5. And I'm sure there'll be lots of blue in the South Side tonight for the final game of the series against the Dodgers. The White Sox will attempt to break up the Brooms with right-hand pitcher Eric Fetty on the mound. First pitch is at 7:10. In Game 3 of a 4-game series, bats going with the rookie on the mound. 22-year-old Hayden Birdsong makes his MLB debut. Hayden's an Illinois native and a 6'4" righty with a solid fastball and a clean curveball. We'll see if the Cubs can take advantage of the rookie and bounce back. First pitch is at 8:45. And tomorrow, the Chicago Sky will be hosting the defending back-to-back WNBA champs and the Las Vegas Aces. The Sky come in as massive underdogs, but will try to extend their winning streak to 3. And that's sports. We'll be right back.
Well, one thing that the last couple weeks have really had in common, it's been super muggy, like almost every single day it feels like.
Yeah, we've had some high heat, a stretch of that 90-degree heat to 4 or 5 days we had that. Then we've had upper 80s, so it's been warm. Today was warm, it wasn't overly humid. So
how's the dew point factor into that?
Yeah, so when you've got a dew point temperature that's in the 50s, even low 60s, it's still somewhat comfortable. Yesterday we had dew point 78, 79, 80 degrees. So it was pretty sticky out there.
Meter.
Yeah, that's, when you get down close to the Gulf of Mexico, that's the type of moisture that you've got down there. So the fact that we've got dew points that are in the 50s makes it feel much more comfortable. It was still warm today. We've got in the upper 80s, so it was still warm. It just didn't feel like 106 degrees like it did yesterday. So that's an improvement out there. So it'll be a nice night to go out if you've got anything going on here this evening. No issues with that. We've got nice clear skies. Few clouds out there right now, but our skies will continue to clear out. The First Warn interactive radar on mystateline.com and brought to us by Rockford Glass and More. We're 57 tonight. Now we woke up to temperatures in the 70s here this morning, so it's still a little muggy out there this morning, but it'll be a comfortable start tomorrow. We'll see sunshine, a few clouds, upper 70s, close to 80. We're down to 60 degrees for tomorrow night. Now we've got more cloud cover. There are going to be some rain showers. Humidity goes up a little bit too once we get into Friday night. Watch for a few thunderstorms, and then 70s early next week.
Thanks, Candace.
And thanks for joining us. We'll see you again at 6.